Welcome to another special edition of Rugby Unfiltered. I'm your host, Jan de Koning, and this is the second take in our series on law discussions as we chat with Topper Henning about the URC, and the head of refereeing. Topper has given us a clear indication that they're going to take strict action against those blabbermouths, those yapping players that make life so unpleasant. So without further ado, let's go over to Topper and let him explain the actions.
It is becoming to the extent that it's excessive. I have discussed with colleagues of mine what our approach should be. We do not want to go into a zero tolerance, but if it does not improve, as from match officials' end, we will get to a point where we will apply a zero tolerance philosophy to that. At the moment, the referee will try to manage it early in the game and request the captain to take control of his player and tell his player we do not need that advice and shouting, and then protect the relationship between captain and referee, and then that needs to be in a courteous manner as well and not excessively during a game, and the referees are required to use good judgment when they believe it is excessive and then draw the line in the sand to what's allowed. That will be one of our discussions that we will have with our group tonight to make sure that our playoff remains a spectacle. And these are our top referees in our competition. They've been around for quite a while. All of them has got a lot of experience in the game, and they will deal with it appropriately. We do not want to overreact. We understand reaction of players. We understand disappointments of players verbalizing their disappointment when they disagree with a decision. We do not really want to overreact. But if it gets to a point where the referee draws the line in the sand, we would expect players to then respect that. And then for the rest of that game, the referee will then apply that standard that is set earlier, what's acceptable and what is not. We've seen in games where even captains has been penalized for shouting at the referee and screaming at the referee for a decision. The law supports that. There's a specific law in the law book in law 97C, which is actually a provision which is that a player is not allowed to do anything that will bring the match officials under the impression that, or try to convince the match officials and bring them under the impression that the opposition has committed an infringement. We do not want to go and chase that, because players is emotional on the pitch. They involved. They at a high tense. They're very tense and they want to perform well, and they are disappointed and disagree with some decisions. But we, as match officials, will need to draw that line. And in this playoff part of our competition, that will be discussed tonight, and that will be our approach will be to handle it better than what we've done in the pool games previously.
There we have it. As Topper says, they will be tolerant to some extent, but they also will draw a line in the sand, and then those yapping blabbermouths will be taken care of so they can no longer make life unpleasant for both the referees and for the spectators. Till our next edition, enjoy your rugby.